Self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth and plays a critical role in focusing on yourself rather than others. It involves developing a deep understanding of who you are, your emotions, motivations, strengths, weaknesses, and values. When you cultivate self-awareness, you gain clarity about what truly matters to you, which guides your decisions and actions in life. Being self-aware requires ongoing reflection and introspection. It means taking the time to examine your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors without judgment. Through this practice, you start recognizing patterns in how you react to situations, how you handle stress, and how you relate to others. By paying attention to these internal processes, you can begin to understand the reasons behind your actions and how your past experiences, environment, and personality influence your present behavior. Self-awareness also involves an honest assessment of your strengths and weaknesses. Recognizing your strengths allows you to leverage them for success, while understanding your weaknesses gives you the opportunity to improve or work around them. However, it's essential to approach this evaluation with kindness and acceptance, avoiding harsh self-criticism. Acknowledging areas for growth doesn't mean dwelling on your flaws. Rather, it's about embracing your human imperfections and striving for personal progress. Another key aspect of self-awareness is identifying your core values, what you stand for, and what drives you. Knowing your values helps you set meaningful goals and make decisions that align with your authentic self. It gives you a sense of purpose and direction, allowing you to stay focused on your own journey rather than being swayed by external expectations or societal pressures. When you're clear on your values, you become less concerned about how others perceive you and more committed to living a life that is true to who you are. Self-awareness also helps reduce the habit of comparing yourself to others. When you're in tune with your own path, you are less likely to feel the need to measure your progress against someone else's. You realize that everyone is on their own unique journey, facing different challenges and opportunities. This understanding allows you to embrace your own pace and progress without the pressure of living up to external benchmarks. Instead of wasting energy on comparing, you can focus on your growth and well-being. Developing self-awareness requires consistent effort, such as practicing mindfulness, journaling, or seeking feedback from trusted individuals. These practices allow you to pause, reflect, and gain insight into your emotions, motivations, and reactions. Over time, as you deepen your self-awareness, you'll find it easier to stay centered on your own needs and aspirations rather than getting caught up in what others are doing or thinking. Ultimately, self-awareness empowers you to make choices that honor your individuality, helping you stay true to yourself while fostering personal growth. Setting personal goals is a powerful way to focus on your own growth and development rather than getting distracted by the progress or achievements of others. Personal goals act as a compass, guiding your actions and decisions in a direction that aligns with your values and aspirations. They give you a sense of purpose and clarity, helping you to prioritize what is truly important in your life. When you set personal goals, you create a roadmap for your journey. This process begins by identifying what you want to achieve, whether in the short term or long term. It requires reflection on what areas of your life you'd like to improve, what experiences you wish to have, and what milestones you want to reach. These goals can range from career aspirations, health and fitness targets, personal development, or relationships. They don't have to be grand or overly ambitious. What matters is that they are meaningful to you and align with your own desires rather than external pressures or societal expectations. The act of goal setting forces you to focus inward, honing in on your individual strengths, skills, and passions. Rather than looking at what others are doing, you become attuned to your own potential and what you can achieve through effort and perseverance. Goals also serve as a powerful motivator. They provide you with something tangible to work toward, giving you a reason to push through challenges and setbacks. When you set a clear goal, it creates a sense of accountability. You are working towards something specific, which helps to keep distractions at bay. One of the most important aspects of setting personal goals is ensuring that they are specific and measurable. Vague goals can lead to confusion or a lack of direction, while clear, well-defined goals help you stay focused and make progress. For example, rather than setting a goal to be healthier, you might set a goal to exercise for 30 minutes, 3 times a week, or lose 10 pounds over the next 3 months. These specific goals provide you with a clear plan of action, making it easier to track your progress and adjust your efforts as needed. Personal goals should also be realistic and achievable. While it's great to dream big, setting unattainable goals can lead to frustration and disappointment. It's important to challenge yourself, but within reason. Setting incremental goals allows you to build confidence as you achieve small victories, which can motivate you to aim higher in the future. Each small win reinforces the belief that you are capable of reaching your larger objectives. This approach not only keeps you grounded, but also ensures that your goals remain within reach, helping to sustain momentum. It's also important to remember that personal goals should be flexible. Life is unpredictable and circumstances can change. Being rigid with your goals can lead to unnecessary stress and self-criticism if things don't go as planned. Flexibility allows you to adjust your goals based on new information, shifting priorities, or unexpected challenges. If you encounter obstacles or realize that a particular goal no longer aligns with your values or interests, it's perfectly okay to reassess and set new objectives. The key is to remain focused on your own journey and be willing to adapt as needed without feeling like you've failed. Another benefit of setting personal goals is that they help you stay focused on your own progress rather than comparing yourself to others. When you have a clear sense of where you want to go and what you want to achieve, you become less concerned with what others are doing. You recognize that their goals and timelines are different from yours, and you begin to appreciate your own unique path. This reduces the temptation to measure your success against others, allowing you to focus on your individual accomplishments and growth. Setting personal goals also encourages personal accountability. When you take ownership of your goals, you are responsible for your progress. This fosters a sense of independence and empowerment as you realize that your achievements are a result of your own effort, discipline, and commitment. You become less reliant on external validation or approval and more attuned to your own sense of fulfillment. This shift in mindset helps you stay grounded in your own experiences and successes, reinforcing the importance of focusing on yourself rather than seeking comparison or validation from others. In addition, setting personal goals fosters resilience. The process of working toward a goal often involves overcoming challenges and setbacks. These obstacles are opportunities for growth, teaching you valuable lessons about perseverance, adaptability, and problem solving. As you navigate these challenges, you develop a stronger sense of self-efficacy, the belief in your ability to succeed despite difficulties. This resilience not only helps you achieve your goals, but also strengthens your overall ability to cope with life's ups and downs, further reinforcing your focus on your own journey. Ultimately, setting personal goals is about creating a life that is meaningful and fulfilling to you. It's about focusing on what you can control, your own actions, efforts, and mindset, rather than getting caught up in the achievements or opinions of others. When you take the time to set personal goals, you are making a commitment to yourself and your growth. This practice helps you stay focused on what truly matters, allowing you to live a life that is aligned with your values and aspirations, free from the distractions of comparison or competition with others. Limiting comparisons is a crucial step in maintaining focus on your own growth and well-being, as constantly measuring yourself against others can be emotionally draining and counterproductive. In today's world, where social media and societal pressures often magnify the accomplishments of others, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing your progress, lifestyle, and success to that of people around you. However, frequent comparisons can lead to negative feelings such as inadequacy, jealousy, or frustration, diverting attention from your own unique path. Another downside of comparison is that it can rob you of contentment and gratitude. When you are constantly focused on what others have or how they are performing, it becomes difficult to appreciate your own progress and achievements. You may begin to downplay your successes, seeing them as insignificant in comparison to the accomplishments of others. Over time, this mindset can breed dissatisfaction, as you feel like you are never quite good enough, no matter how much you achieve. Instead of celebrating your own victories, you become preoccupied with reaching standards that are not even your own, which can lead to burnout, anxiety, and even a loss of self-esteem. Another way to limit comparisons is to remind yourself that progress is not always linear. Everyone experiences ups and downs, and setbacks are a natural part of any growth process. Just because someone else seems to be moving ahead faster doesn't mean that you are failing or falling behind. Your progress may take a different form or pace, and that's perfectly okay. By focusing on your own journey, you can celebrate the small victories along the way rather than constantly measuring your success against someone else's timeline. Practicing self-compassion is a critical component of personal well-being and growth. It involves treating yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and care that you would offer to a close friend or loved one, especially during moments of failure, struggle, or difficulty. Many people are prone to being overly harsh and critical of themselves, holding themselves to unrealistic standards and punishing themselves for falling short. However, self-compassion encourages a gentler, more nurturing approach to your relationship with yourself, allowing for healing, personal growth, and a deeper sense of inner peace. Furthermore, self-compassion can improve your overall well-being by reducing stress and promoting a sense of inner peace. When you are kind and gentle with yourself, you create a more positive and supportive internal environment. This helps to lower levels of stress and anxiety as you are no longer constantly battling with feelings of inadequacy or self-doubt. In this way, self-compassion serves as a form of self-care, providing you with the emotional nourishment needed to thrive and flourish in all aspects of your life. Finally, self-compassion is an ongoing practice, not something that happens overnight. It requires conscious effort and patience, especially if you are used to being self-critical. However, the benefits of self-compassion are profound and far-reaching. By cultivating a mindset of kindness, understanding, and self-acceptance, you open yourself up to greater emotional resilience, personal growth, and well-being. You learn to navigate life's challenges with grace and patience, allowing yourself to heal and grow without the constant pressure of perfection or comparison. Minding your energy also means being mindful of your emotional state and recognizing when you need to take a break or practice self-care. Stress, anxiety, and overwhelm are significant energy drainers, and if left unmanaged, they can lead to burnout. Many people push themselves to the limit, ignoring the early signs of emotional fatigue, only to find themselves completely drained later on. It's essential to listen to your body's cues and take action before you reach a state of depletion. This might involve taking short breaks throughout the day, practicing relaxation techniques such as meditation or deep breathing, or setting aside time for rest and recovery. One of the most powerful ways to mind your energy is through setting and maintaining healthy boundaries. Boundaries are crucial in protecting your energy, as they allow you to say no to demands that don't serve your well-being and yes to the things that genuinely matter to you. Many people struggle with setting boundaries, often feeling guilty or worried about disappointing others. However, it's important to recognize that your energy is finite and you cannot give endlessly without depleting yourself. By establishing clear boundaries, you create a space where you can focus on your own needs, priorities, and personal growth without being pulled in too many directions. For example, you might notice that you spend a lot of time on activities that don't bring you much joy or fulfillment, such as scrolling through social media or engaging in mindless entertainment. While there's nothing wrong with relaxation, it's important to ask yourself whether these activities are truly recharging you or simply serving as distractions. By being more intentional with your time, you can focus on activities that truly energize and fulfill you, such as pursuing hobbies, spending quality time with loved ones, or working on personal projects that bring you a sense of accomplishment. In conclusion, minding your energy is about being mindful of how you invest your time, attention, and effort, and ensuring that you are directing your energy toward the things that truly matter to you. It involves setting healthy boundaries, nurturing your physical and mental well-being, and being intentional with how you spend your time. By taking care of your energy, you can maintain a sense of balance, focus, and fulfillment in your life, and ensure that you are using your most valuable resource, your energy, wisely and purposefully. Learning from others without imitating them is a nuanced approach to personal growth, as it allows you to absorb valuable insights, skills, and lessons from people around you while still maintaining your own authenticity and individuality. In a world where success and inspiration are often celebrated through public figures, influencers, or mentors, it's natural to look to others for guidance. However, there's a significant difference between learning from someone and trying to replicate their path or personality. The key lies in understanding how to adapt what you learn to your own unique circumstances, strengths, and values rather than copying someone else's journey or decisions. Learning from others without imitating also encourages creative thinking and problem solving. When you take the lessons or strategies that others have used and adapt them to your own context, you are actively engaging with the material in a way that sparks innovation. Instead of blindly following someone else's formula for success, you are challenging yourself to think critically about how you can apply their methods to your own unique challenges or goals. This process of adaptation can lead to new ideas, approaches, or solutions that are tailored specifically to your circumstances. For instance, a business leader might inspire you with their entrepreneurial journey, but instead of replicating their business model, you might use their strategies to develop a venture that aligns with your own passions and market opportunities. Another benefit of this approach is that it cultivates adaptability. The world is constantly changing, and the solutions that worked for others in the past may not always be relevant to your current context. By focusing on learning rather than imitation, you remain flexible and open to change. You can take what works and leave behind what doesn't, continually evolving your approach based on the unique demands of your environment. This adaptability is crucial in today's rapidly changing world, where rigid adherence to someone else's path may lead to stagnation or irrelevance. In conclusion, learning from others without imitating them is about balancing inspiration with authenticity. It's about taking the valuable lessons, insights, and experiences that others have to offer and applying them in a way that honors your unique journey. By avoiding imitation, you preserve your individuality, foster creativity, and build resilience, all while staying true to your own values and goals. This approach leads to deeper, more meaningful personal growth, as you're not simply following someone else's path, but forging your own with the wisdom you've gained from those around you. Celebrating small wins also helps break down the overwhelming nature of larger goals. Big goals can often feel daunting or out of reach, leading to frustration or discouragement, especially if progress is slow. By focusing on smaller, more manageable milestones, you can create a sense of accomplishment that helps sustain your motivation. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, the idea of running 26.2 miles might seem overwhelming at first. However, by celebrating small wins like completing your first 5K, running a mile without stopping, or improving your pace, you can stay motivated and encouraged throughout your training. These small victories remind you that you are making progress, even if the final goal still feels far away. Additionally, celebrating small wins can improve your mental and emotional well-being. Life is often filled with stress, challenges, and uncertainties, and it's easy to get caught up in the pressures of daily life. Taking time to acknowledge and celebrate even the smallest of victories can provide a much-needed boost of positivity and joy. It allows you to shift your focus from what's not going well to what is going well, which can help reduce stress and increase feelings of gratitude. When you consciously look for things to celebrate, no matter how small, you train your mind to focus on the positive aspects of your life, which can improve your overall mood and outlook. Celebrating small wins also strengthens your resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, and setbacks are inevitable when working toward any goal. However, by acknowledging and celebrating the small wins, you build resilience by focusing on progress rather than perfection. Even in the face of challenges or setbacks, celebrating the small steps forward can help you maintain a sense of optimism and persistence. This practice teaches you to appreciate the journey and the small victories that come along the way, rather than becoming discouraged by temporary setbacks or the distance left to travel. The practice of celebrating small wins also encourages mindfulness and presence. In today's fast-paced world, many people are constantly rushing from one task to the next, often without taking time to reflect on their progress. Celebrating small wins encourages you to pause and appreciate the present moment rather than constantly focusing on what's next. It invites you to savor your accomplishments, no matter how small, and to be fully present in the experience of success. This mindfulness helps you stay grounded and connected to your progress rather than becoming consumed by the pressure to achieve more. Incorporating the practice of celebrating small wins into your daily life can have a profound impact on your overall sense of fulfillment and happiness. By consistently acknowledging your progress, you build a habit of focusing on the positive aspects of your journey, which can lead to greater satisfaction and a deeper sense of purpose. Instead of feeling like you're constantly chasing after the next big goal, you can find joy in the process and appreciate the small moments of success that make up your larger journey. In conclusion, celebrating small wins is a powerful tool for motivation, resilience, and personal growth. It helps you stay focused on progress rather than perfection, reinforces positive behavior, and builds confidence and resilience over time. By taking the time to acknowledge and celebrate even the smallest of victories, you create a positive feedback loop that keeps you motivated and inspired to continue working toward your goals. Moreover, celebrating small wins fosters mindfulness, presence, and gratitude, helping you appreciate the journey and find joy in the process of personal and professional growth. Whether you're working toward a major life goal or simply trying to improve in a specific area, celebrating small wins can make the journey more rewarding and fulfilling. Continuous growth is a lifelong journey that encompasses personal, professional, emotional, and intellectual development. It is the process of consistently evolving, learning, and improving yourself over time without ever settling for complacency. This mindset is rooted in the belief that there is always room for growth, no matter your age, experience, or level of success. Continuous growth is not about seeking perfection, but about embracing progress, remaining open to new experiences, and committing to self-improvement in every area of life. One of the key components of continuous growth is the willingness to step outside your comfort zone. Growth rarely happens when you remain in a space of familiarity and safety. Instead, it is often through discomfort and challenge that you learn the most about yourself and expand your capabilities. By pushing yourself beyond what you already know and what you are comfortable with, you open yourself up to new opportunities for learning and development. This might involve taking on new responsibilities at work, pursuing a new hobby, learning a new skill, or simply facing fears or challenges that you have avoided in the past. Each time you step out of your comfort zone, you expand your boundaries, build resilience, and gain confidence in your ability to handle new situations. Setting clear and actionable goals is another important element of continuous growth. Without a sense of direction, it's easy to drift aimlessly or become complacent. Goals give you something to strive for and provide a framework for measuring your progress. However, it's important to set goals that are realistic and achievable, while still challenging enough to push you beyond your current limits. Breaking down larger goals into smaller, manageable steps can make the process less overwhelming and more attainable. As you achieve each step, you build momentum, which propels you forward toward your larger objectives. Setting goals also helps you stay focused and motivated, as you have a clear vision of what you want to accomplish and can track your progress along the way. Another key aspect of continuous growth is the ability to embrace failure as a part of the learning process. Many people fear failure and avoid taking risks because they don't want to experience setbacks or make mistakes. However, failure is an inevitable part of any growth journey, and it is often through failure that the most valuable lessons are learned. Rather than viewing failure as a sign of inadequacy or defeat, it's important to see it as a stepping stone toward success. Each failure provides an opportunity to reflect on what went wrong, learn from the experience, and make adjustments moving forward. When you adopt a growth mindset, you understand that failure is not something to be feared, but something to be embraced as a natural part of the process. It is through failure that you develop resilience, creativity, and the determination to keep moving forward. In the context of continuous growth, relationships also play an important role. The people you surround yourself with can have a significant impact on your growth and development. Surrounding yourself with supportive, encouraging, and like-minded individuals can help you stay motivated, inspired, and accountable. These people can offer valuable insights, feedback, and encouragement as you navigate your growth journey. On the other hand, it's important to recognize when certain relationships may be holding you back or hindering your progress. Sometimes personal growth requires letting go of relationships or environments that no longer serve your best interests. By surrounding yourself with individuals who challenge you, support you, and encourage your growth, you create an environment that fosters continuous development. An essential part of continuous growth is cultivating patience and persistence. Growth doesn't happen overnight, and the journey towards self-improvement is often filled with ups and downs. It's important to remain patient with yourself in the process, recognizing that growth takes time and consistent effort. There may be periods where progress feels slow or even stagnant, but it's during these times that persistence is most important. By staying committed to your goals and continuing to put in the effort, even when results aren't immediately apparent, you build the resilience needed to overcome obstacles and achieve long-term success. Patience also involves being kind to yourself and acknowledging that growth is not always a linear process. There will be setbacks, mistakes, and moments of doubt, but by remaining patient and persistent, you can continue moving forward. Lastly, continuous growth is about staying connected to your sense of purpose. When you have a clear understanding of why you are pursuing growth and what it means to you, it becomes easier to stay motivated and committed, even when the journey gets difficult. Purpose provides the underlying motivation for growth and gives meaning to the challenges and sacrifices that come with it. Whether your purpose is related to personal fulfillment, professional achievement, or contributing to the well-being of others, staying connected to this sense of purpose will help guide your growth journey and keep you focused on what truly matters.